Hey babes, thank you for coming back to my channel. And if you are new here, like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'm JSO Extra, and on my channel, I do a little bit of celebrity commentating, and also I share my life with you guys. A part of my life is sharing my weight loss story. So on Fridays, I do a Fitness Friday video, and that's what today's video is gonna be all about. I'm gonna share with you how I'm doing my intermittent fasting reboot. Before I tell you about how I'm going to change my intermittent fasting schedule, I'm going to tell you how I'm going to change my diet. So before, all of my meals were super low glycemic and low carb and gave me a lot of energy, a good amount of protein and fiber, but I had the hardest time finding the perfect lunch meal for me. For some reason, I just cannot wrap my mind around what to make myself for lunch. So I'm going to switch up my diet, and I'm going to add a drink or a smoothie for breakfast. Then I'm going to eat what I would normally eat for breakfast for lunch, and then I'll have my regular dinner. So for breakfast, I'm going to be using this. It is the Teami Greens Superfood Blend. Now this is full of all of the fruits and vegetables that I would normally use to make a green juice, but I am so tired of using my juicer. I love it, but it's so much to clean, and I just don't have the time. So this is basically a dried version of all of the good greens that I like to put in my juice. I'm going to be using this for probably different types of beverages. It says here that you can mix it with water, juice, you can put it in a smoothie, or you can put it in porridge. All in all, I think this is gonna be a good addition and a good switch up from my breakfast meals, because it's gonna be something light on my stomach, something I can easily make quick, and I can get it down, and then I can start my day. And then for lunch, I'm gonna have my usual breakfast of like sweet potatoes and eggs, but all for lunch. Now, if you guys want to try this Teami Greens Superfood Blend or any of the Teami products, then you're going to use this link, and you can also use the code JSE30 to get 30% off your purchase. I'm also going to put this link in the description below so you can just easily click it. But when you do click it and it opens up a new tab, make sure you use the code JSE30 to get 30% off. So I'm adding this, and I'm really excited. Now, the great thing about switching up my meals is that whatever I used to make for breakfast and making that for lunch, I still have a variety of things I can make. I can make my breakfast bowl with sweet potatoes, or I can do my sweet potato toast like I showed you guys before, or I can do boiled eggs. I can do a protein bowl just full of like eggs, sausage, or bacon, and some spinach for some fiber. I'm just super excited that I'm gonna be trying this new technique. And then for dinner, piece of protein, some fiber, some greens, some starch. So I usually do like salmon, spinach, and cauliflower rice, or mashed potatoes, or risotto. All of that is going to be super simple, and I can't wait to switch up my diet. But the main point of this video is telling you how I am changing my intermittent fasting schedule. Now, if you've been watching me from months ago when I started the intermittent fasting and also the alternate day fasting, I told you guys that I work the late shift at work. So I would eat my meals at 12 or 12:30, and then I would do every 3 hours after that. Well, my work schedule has changed a bit. I'm only working on weekends now, and my weekend shift is 8 to 4 p.m. So now during the week, I don't have to go to work at 2:30, which means I don't have to delay my meal to like 12 or 12:30 in order for me to last through the evening. I work from home. I have an assistant come in at about 9 o'clock. So I was like, I should eat a little earlier. So now, instead of doing my 8-hour window between 12:30 and 8:30 or 12 and 8, I'm actually going to change my intermittent fasting window from 10:30 to 6:30. So at 10:30 in the morning, I'm going to have my first meal, which is going to be my Teami Greens Superfood Blend with either juice or water. I tried it with tea today. It was really good. Or I'm going to put it in a smoothie. And then 3 hours later, I'm going to have my lunch of what would be my typical breakfast. So 10:30 plus 3, that's going to put me at 1:30. After that, I'm going to have my dinner at 4:30. No, I don't like that, because I can go till 6:30 before I have to start eating. So how do I want to do this? Do I want to do 10:30 to 1:30 would be 3 hours. So if I did 3.5 hours, that would put me at 2. And then if I did 3.5 hours from 2, that would put me at 5:30. Then I can eat dinner, have a little dessert of like applesauce or something, or maybe a kiwi, and I can be done eating by 6:30. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start my first meal at 10:30 with the smoothie. I'm gonna do lunch at 2, and then I'm gonna do dinner at 5:30. I think that works. I think that'll get me through the day, and I'm gonna still feel full and satiated and get all of the good nutrients and protein and fiber that I need to keep me going through the day. Because to be honest, when I was doing the 12:31, I did feel sluggish in the morning unless I drank my apple cider vinegar drink. But I don't want to feel like that for so long. I want to get some stuff back in me as soon as possible. So I think 10:30 is really going to be the key to that. And in between my meals, I'm going to be drinking water. I was tracking my water very well before, but I just kind of fell off of drinking my water. I still drink water, but not as much as I should be drinking. So what I'm going to try to do, in addition to changing up my intermittent fasting schedule or my time slots, I'm going to drink 8 ounces of water every hour on the hour during my intermittent fasting, so that I can get 64 ounces in a day. Before I was doing 100 ounces and I was just going to the bathroom so much it was ridiculous. But I feel that if I stop drinking water at about 6 p.m., then I can get all the water out of my system before I go to bed. And that way I'm not waking up in the middle of the night going to the bathroom, which gets on my nerves. So I'll do an 8 ounce glass at 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 8 hours. I can do one at 6. So should I just do 10:30? I'll do it on every, no, I want to do it. I'll start at 11. There we go. I'll have my smoothie at 10:30 and I'll drink my water at 11. So we got 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 4, 5, 6. So that's 8 hours. Counting is so fun. All right, so I got 8 hours, 8 ounce glasses. That'll give me 64 ounces of water. I'm going to do my intermittent fasting between 10:30 a.m. and 6:30 p.m., starting my first meal at 10:30 a.m., doing lunch at 2, and then doing dinner at 5:30. I think that's going to work, guys. I think with the winter months, it's going to help me have more energy during the day because your circadian rhythm changes. The daylight changes, it gets darker earlier, so your body does start to not shut down, but it starts to slow down as soon as it gets dark. It's 4 p.m. right now where I live, and it is dark outside. It looks like it's 7, 8 o'clock at night. So my mind and my body is already like, hey, don't you want to take a nap? And I'm like, nope, I got to get my dinner going. So I really think that's going to help me have more energy during the day if I switch that time. So let me know if you guys are going to switch up your intermittent fasting schedule for the winter months. Let me know if you're going to do that. And also let me know if you've created your intermittent fasting schedule around your work schedule or around your home schedule. Because I think I'm not the only one out there who has changing shifts. Whether you go in at 8 a.m., 2:30, if you work the overnights, the what do they call it, the graveyard shift. Yeah, just let me know how this works into your personal schedule and into your work schedule. I'm interested to know what you guys think. Well, that's all I have for today's video. Make sure that you leave those comments below because I really want to know how you guys are thinking about rebooting or changing your intermittent fasting schedule. Like this video, and if you are new here, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to do health and fitness videos on every Friday. Hit that notification bell so you'll know when I upload my health and fitness videos on Friday. Follow me everywhere at JSoExtra, and I do mean everywhere. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And until next time, stay safe.